Hi guys, this is Noah F. And today, I was taking a YouTube break, so sorry I didn't tell you, but we came out with a banger since I took that break. This took me This took me quite a while to make. So please consider subscribing and liking. Okay, this is the 2021 NFL Draft, but you can trade. I don't have many in here, but it's with trades. Number 1, Jacksonville, Trevor Lawrence. Okay, moving on. Okay, Jets taking Zach Wilson, the quarterback. Mr. Redhead can't be the quarterback with his mono, if you know what I mean. Because that one day, because he had mono and was out for a few, for a few weeks, and probably lowered his performance. I'm just kidding, but okay, San Fran. Jamar Chase fans, boo! Now you guys are gonna, before you raid my house, I think they're sticking to Jimmy G. They're sticking to Jimmy G for another year. So so before you raid my house, just keep that in mind. And Jamar Chase. He's gonna compliment Jimmy Garoppolo. And he's not gonna be slot. Ayuk's a good slot. Debo always gets injured. But he in second place with Joe Mixon. He's vulnerable. But anyway, so I think he's gonna be a nice wide receiver 2 for a team. He'll evolve into a wide receiver 1 later. Number 4, Falcons taking Justin Fields from Ohio State. And he's not going to play this year at all. But I think if he sits a year behind Matt Ryan and he shows him around, and he trains him and teaches him the ropes of the NFL, I think that's really going to help his football IQ a lot, because Matt Ryan's a veteran and he's a pretty good one. Not Hall of Fame but he may be first ballot. I don't know, but probably not. Okay. Okay. I'll stop with the animations that the pick is in. Okay, Penei Sewell from Oregon to the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow probably got in. Sorry with my stumbling. I have a big stumbling problem. But Burrow just needs help. Joe Mixon's getting injured. He's getting injured. Come on, guys. Just protect him. How hard is it? Number 6. Okay, the Dolphins are taking Devonta Smith. I know they have Fuller and Parker, but again, Parker's vulnerable. Devonta Smith's going to be a nice slot receiver because Preston Williams is another vulnerable person. Preston Williams is going to be a nice wide receiver 4. He could even be like a kick returner or something, even though that's Jakeem Grant's position. But, yeah, I think they could draft the offensive lineman later. I was going to go with Pitts, but I feel like they're going to give Mike Gesicki another chance. That's my gut feeling. And guys, please don't raid me my house and say, "Noah, you suck. Oh my God, they should take Pitts for sure. Oh my God." This is my opinion, guys. I'm just letting you know, okay? Okay, number 7. Okay, I'll shut up now. The Lions select Jalen Waddle. To be honest, Ross Golladay, Lars Marvin Jones, they had Tyrell Williams as their wide receiver 1, and Quintez Cephas is one of their top receivers. So it's bro, come on. With Jalen Waddle's speed, Jared Goff's gonna find a nice target to throw deep to, and let's just take it one step at a time and see if Goff can throw deep without throwing an interception. Let's see that first. I'm getting way too ahead of myself. Okay. The Panthers select Sarah Fuller. I mean Trey Lance. Teddy Bridgewater. I think he's serviceable, but not a good starter. They need a quarterback. They need it now. When do we want it? Now! Okay. And C-Mac's value is going to rise tremendously, even though he's already so dynamic. But, okay. The Broncos, who went from Super Bowl champions to 0-0-16. I'm just kidding. Sorry guys. It's just a lot of words. They're gonna take Caleb Farley, a very quick and flashy guy. I think he played like wide receiver once, so he has amazing hands on offense and defense. I bet he can maybe even play like 2 snaps on offense for the whole year, like for a 5-yard line play. I don't know, but yeah, he's gonna really help their struggling secondary. What happened to the was it the no-fly zone or no? I don't know, but I forgot the no-fly zone. What happened after that broke down? Who knows? Maybe the no-fly zone will be back in business with this edition. Wait, no. Okay. Sorry, guys. The Cowboys are selecting. I'm getting notifications. I don't know if you guys could see, but they're like swarming it. But anyway, they're getting Patrick Surtain. He has very high football IQ for the cornerback position. He's he's more of the well-rounded cornerbacks. He's not lackluster, but he's not good at one thing, not good at the other. He's more well-rounded. So I think that's going to be a good replacement for the position of Byron Jones, because that was a big loss on the Cowboys' part. Okay, the Giants are selecting no one. I'm just kidding. They're selecting Michael Parsons. He's a very solid linebacker. Probably the best I've seen like 2 years or something. I call me stupid, but that's how I feel. Again, these are my opinions. But I just need him to be not as childish, more mature. He's personality issues, but otherwise very solid. If it weren't for that, he could have been top 5. But teams don't want someone who doesn't have the best personality. But and you know what I mean. It's not that he's not funny, but a lot of teams lost interest. But okay, I don't know if I'm thinking of another person, but if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it's Parsons. I'm not quite sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, you have permission to raid me now. Okay, the Eagles are taking J.C. Horn. They're taking the horn. You probably plucked it off the old Ram logo, because it's all dead, and they probably put it on their logo. Imagine that one little horn on their logo. But anyway, J.C. Horn, very, very solid cornerback. I think he's going to line up great with Avonte Maddox. The Australian Mills, he lost a couple people over the last couple of years, so him and Avonte Maddox are going to be a pretty good duo, and Darius Slay too. But I think I think he's better than Maddox. I think. Remember, these are just my opinions. I saw a mock draft where Parsons went 26th and Farley went 21st, so that's probably worse than this. But anyway, the Chargers, Rashawn Slater. They need linemen now. Herbert did pretty good with a lackluster O-line. Eckler did pretty good with a lackluster O-line, but imagine how good they'd be with a great O-line and great Rashawn Slater. That's going to be clutch. Okay, Elijah Vera Tucker. Shouldn't be surprised. Interior O-line, I think. Pretty solid on the O-line. Did nice at USC. I love watching his film. I like his pretty good blocking ability. I think he'll be a nice addition to them, and Dalvin Cook won't have to ram over people anymore. He'll just have to run like McCaffrey and Mahomes in the Super Bowl. Okay. Trade alert. The Tennessee Titans are going to trade up with the New England Patriots. And they're going to select Quidapay with that pick. Quidapay, explosive. Gets to a quarterback in a blink of an eye. He's just fun to watch. He's fun to watch. What can I say? Jeffrey Simmons, he's good, but pay over Simmons. But I love Simmons. I think if they put him on the free agency block, if a team like the Jets or something, I don't know, but gets them, he's gonna be a good addition. But I think they should stick with Pay, because he could be a franchise player. They cannot pass on this opportunity. Okay, the Cardinals are getting Darisaw. They have a lackluster line. What can I say? They need alignment, and they need it now. Chase Edmonds is gonna need help. Can he drink the new great? Because of their O-line. They can't just stick with Ronnie Hudson, who they got, which is a pretty good trade. But anyway, we're not talking about free agency. Okay, so the 17th pick is going to be the Las Vegas Raiders, and they're going to select Jack. I think Jira Onwusu Corfor. I don't know. His name's hard to pronounce, but pretty good tackling, pretty just okay, decent IQ, football IQ. I think he'll be definitely great. I think the Raiders are gonna be able to get to the running back fast with Jack. I really like Jack's speed's pretty decent too. So yeah. Okay, 18th Dolphins are selecting Jalen Mayfield. They need O-line now. I think Mayfield is honestly better than Jenkins and Cosme. Raid my house if you want to. I just think that Mayfield and Jenkins are equivalent, but I thought about it. They're equivalent. I actually thought. I was thinking. I was thinking of someone else. For some reason, I was thinking of Janoris Jenkins. I don't know why. I thought he was all lineman for a second, but him and Tevin Jenkins are pretty equal. I just think Jenkins won't be as much of a scheme fit, so it really comes down to that. Okay, the WFT. If you switch the F and T, that's how they were That's how they were before this year. Okay, we don't swear on this channel, so I'll move on. But Samuel Cosmetics. Okay, oh my God, I had the worst joke. Someone L Sports, Luke's, someone help me with these jokes. I'm in a pit that I can't get out of. But anyway, why am I going off topic? Let's see. But Cosme, I love his pretty good blocking ability, which you need to be alignment. I think Cosme will fit in, and Gibson will be able to get lots of touchdowns with Cosme in. Tevin Jenkins goes to the Bears. The Bears, their O-lineman just collapsed. I don't know what happened, but now it's going to be back in business, baby. Let's go! Jenkins, again, almost equivalent to Mayfield. Maybe equivalent, I don't know. That's my opinion. Is they're both pretty equivalent, but I like Jenkins. I think he'll definitely help Andy Dalton be able to be more mobile, because Andy Dalton's not the most mobile quarterback, but I think if they get linemen, that's going to really help them. Sorry, guys, I need to take a breath. Sorry, guys. Okay, the Colts are going to get Gregory Russell. They need help on the edge position. I don't know what happened to that. I think, one edge rusher's Kimiko Toure, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Toure, he's good but not great, They need one more person to line up with him. I think Rosso, he's just strong, man. He's very strong. Pretty buffed up. I like Rosso a lot. Especially I could see him in the Colts uniform, 100%. Okay, Patriots. From the trade down with Tennessee. With the Tennessee Titans. They're gonna get Azeez Ojulari. Now they have Henry Anderson, who's not bad, but they have Lawrence Guy, who's 85 years old. But I like Ojulari. He's great IQ, great good tackling. I just like Ojulari on tape and on the field. Okay, the Jets. They're getting ETN. They can't stick with Perrine. They can't stick with Ty Johnson. They need someone who's gonna be flashy like an Alvin Kamara, per se. And you may say, well, Najee Harris is better, Noah. Well, I'm gonna wager how's it with a reason not to. Why? But again, this is my opinion. I'm going with ETN. I love ETN more than Harris. Even though I'm an Alabama fan and I hate Clemson. It's the one time I'm going to put a Clemson player over an Alabama player. And that'll be the last time. Let's see. Christian, wait, no. Sorry, guys. I read too early. Let's see. Sorry, guys. The Chiefs, they're going to trade up with the Steelers and get Rashad Bateman. A great route runner, a great catcher, great burst. I honestly think he's better than Waddle, but again, my opinion. And I think this trip will be well worth it. Okay. The Jaguars are getting Baltimore. I don't need to explain this. The whole D-line needs help. Good at blitzing. Yeah. The Browns are gunning Sam Collins. They can't stick with Sione Takis. But anyway, I think Collins is good at tackling, but he's not the most versatile player per se. But Collins is pretty good. I think he's gonna be a good fit for them or the Ravens. But the Ravens didn't get him, so they're getting Kadarius Toney. They lost Willie Snead. They need a receiver other than Hollywood Brown. Kadarius Toney, if he gets the ball in his hands, he's going down 95 yards to the end zone. If he gets it on the 5-yard line, deep in his own territory, but he needs to learn how to be a wide receiver. He's more like a Curtis Samuel type player, and I love me some Curtis Samuel. So, but anyway, great speed, but a little bit of lackluster catching, in my opinion. Number 28, Nolans taking Santa Samuel. For Florida, he did pretty good. Solid coverage. He didn't do anything that wowed people, but he didn't do anything that made people go, wow, he's trash. He's he's undrafted talent, but I think this is going to help Nolans a lot. When does I go? I'm watching it. Okay. That's your music education for a day, Bart. Yeah. I mean, that's your music education for the day, kids. Okay. The Packers. I would be so happy if they got Greg Newsome. He's amazing. He's like a quarterback, running back, receiver, everyone on the defense, everyone on the offense combined. He could do so much. I love Greg Newsome. He doesn't allow people to get the ball. He's just a generational cornerback. I can't say anything else. He's amazing. I think they need to use him more. I wish, but Northwestern was a good place to expand his talents. I think it was Pat Fitzgerald. I don't know who coached him. Who was the head coach, but he did pretty good. Greg Newsome. He's gonna be your new Packers cornerback too. The Bills getting Owa. Owa is the best. Is the most well-rounded edge rusher on the list, but he's kind of overhyped. But the Bills need him badly because Mario Anderson just can't stand. But I think And they won't give Epineza a chance. They haven't. I don't think they will, but I'm just going into the Bills, not what I think. Okay, the Pittsburgh Steelers need O-line. They're getting Liam Eichenberg. He does not allow sacks at all. He has allowed 0 in the last couple years, I think. He's only allowed 27, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, 27 quarterback pressures, which is not bad at all. I think this is going to help the Steelers a lot. Okay, Trevor Mulrig. Horrible tackling. Horrendous tackling, but versatile, athletic ability, IQ. I think that should be good enough. The Buccaneers could work on him with his tackling, too. And you're going to be like, well, they're Antoine Winfield. Well, they can move to free safety and have him replace Jordan Whitehead. I don't know why that's their free safety. But anyway, that's going to wrap up my mock draft. Now, sorry I didn't have Matt Jones in here. I don't think he'll go in the first. I bet he will, but I don't know if I don't know if the 49ers are gonna stick with Jimmy G. They may just be sitting there and draft a quarterback. I don't know, but this is my opinion, and I actually called someone out for it on IG, but they're like, the Jimmy G reunion is not gonna happen. They said they're probably going to stick with Jimmy G, but they could be looking into the future like with Jordan Love and with that pick. But I'll see you guys later. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Bye, boys.